So today I thought I'd go over the gear I use during the winter or while I'm camping in cold weather. Pretty basic, nothing fancy, but a lot of it's a sleeping bag, negative 60-degree sleeping bag, and then I've got, I keep a little buddy heater up there, and I keep a pad. I put a pad underneath my sleeping bag, which gives you a little more insulation, and it's got a foam air, it's self-inflating, which I found that when I started using this particular one, I noticed a difference with any, I mean, I didn't feel any cold air coming from below. So that's worked really well for me. There's other little things that can be done. One of the things I found over the years is when I go to climb into bed or in my sleeping bag, I bring extra pairs of socks, and then I'll change them out to a fresh pair when I climb in. For some reason, I think there's just enough moisture in your socks that it can make your feet cold, but I found that if I swap them out and put new ones on, or clean ones, dry ones, it makes a big difference. And summertime I don't wear the socks necessarily, but wintertime I do, and I'll keep my thermals on. Sometimes I will wear a sweatshirt, just that little bit extra warmth. But so that's kind of a little bit about what I do. Let's climb up in the tent now and just take a look at the actual setup and how I've got it set up in there. Okay, we're up in the tent now. This is kind of my setup. So I got a little buddy heater that I stick up there that I can turn on when I'm first climb up in the tent to let it kind of warm things up. And then also in the morning when I get up, I can turn that on and let it warm up in here. It actually warms up really nice. And then I have this pad here. It's a self-inflating. It's got the foam in there, and then I'll actually blow it up a little more and then let out enough to be comfortable. And then I have a negative 60-degree sleeping bag, which has been really warm, been really nice. And I actually have a sleeve that goes over it that will take it down to a negative 80. So my thoughts on that is overkill and then you stay warm. So that's kind of why I took it down that cold, and so far it's worked really well. One thing I did notice, like right here on your feet, if your tent there, you don't want to get it tight against that when the door's down, because that'll kind of transfer the heat or the cold to your bag. So you try to kind of keep it up that way as much as I can, and it works good. So this is kind of my setup. There's some other ways, some other guys that I've seen, they'll actually put a heated blanket just underneath their sleeping bag right here. I haven't tried that yet. I haven't really needed to. I've stayed warm the way it is, but that's another option that's you could possibly try. And then of course there's other types of heaters. So anyway, I've got a heater that I can turn on, and then if it did get cold a little bit at night and you need to get up, you can turn that on too. But so I've got that, and I've got this nice pad, and then a good warm sleeping bag. And then, like I was saying out there, a lot of times I'll put fresh socks on, keep my feet warm, so I know there's no moisture in them from wearing them. And then a lot of times I'll wear my sweats or the thermals that I'm wearing, and maybe a sweatshirt. But that's worked really, really good for me. Something that would be nice, which kind of in the works, is possibly like some type of a heater that you can run all night long. But anyway, that's kind of in the works. Should have something coming up on that here before long. If you have any ideas or any things that work for you, I wouldn't mind hearing about it too. So anyway, so that's kind of my setup. That's how I stay warm when I'm camping and it's cold. But anyway, that's worked really well for me. I do have something in the works that it'll even be a bigger game changer. Hopefully that will be, what I've got planned or what's coming will be, hopefully I'll get it in the next couple weeks. Might be a little longer. It just seems like everything takes longer than what you think it's going to. But so that'll be coming up. I'll share that with you down the way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you some ideas, and I'll see you on the next one.